The meeting room will now come to order. Is there any new business?
Yeah.
Yes, Jake.
I move that our FFA chapter makes breakfast for all the SES staff and FFA supporters during the National FFA Week.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that our FFA chapter holds a breakfast for all SES staff and FFA supporters during National FFA Week. Is there any discussion? Jake, since you made this motion, you have the first right to debate.
All right. I think this would be a good idea to help support the people that support the FFA chapter and us. And so please help me vote for this motion.
Mr. President.
Yes, Dylan.
I feel like this would be a bad idea because we waste money, time, and effort and resources as well into doing this, and I just don't think it'd be a good idea.
Mr. President,
Yes, Hayden.
I feel like this is a great idea because it's allowing us students to give back to the teachers since they've done so much for us. I feel like a breakfast that is nice and nutritious will help. So I encourage you to vote yes.
All right. Is there any other debate?
Mr. President, I
Yes,
call
Jake.
previous question.
Previous question has been called. All in favor of ending debate, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
No.
Motion fails. All right, so we'll go back to debate. Is there any other debate over the main motion?
Mr. President,
Yes, Dylan.
I vote we amend this motion. No, debate.
Just amend.
Amend. Vote we amend.
Sit down.
What would you like to amend it to, Dylan?
I'd like to amend that we strike out the words breakfast and insert the word lunch.
All right. Is there a second on the amendment?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we strike out the word breakfast and insert the word lunch, so that it reads that our FFA chapter has a lunch for all SES staff and FFA supporters during National FFA Week. Is there any debate over the amendment?
Yes, Mr. President.
Yes.
I think this would be a bad. I think this would be a bad idea. Or I'm against this amendment because breakfast fits better in our FFA chapter schedule.
Mr. President,
Yes, Dylan.
I think this is a good idea because I think it'd be better off if we were doing it at lunchtime because it would fit better in our schedule.
All right.
Mr. President,
Yes, David.
I feel like this is a bad idea because it's breakfast is helping us get here in the morning and making them a good meal to start the day.
Mr. President.
Point of order.
Say your point.
Dylan was talking when I was talking.
Yes, Dylan. Please wait until Haven is done with her debate until you start. All right. Go on.
Lunch just takes too much time out of our day to make, so I encourage you to vote no.
All right. Is there any other debate over the amendment? Seeing none, we'll move on to a vote. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
No.
Motion failed. Amendment failed. All right, we'll move back to the main motion, which is that our FFA chapter makes breakfast for all SES staff and our FFA supporters during National FFA Week. Is there any debate over this main motion?
Mr. President,
Yes, Dylan.
I still think this would be a bad idea. I honestly think we would waste a lot of money and effort and time put into this. It would just be a bad idea.
Mr. President,
Yes,
I'd
Jake.
like to refer this to a committee.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we refer this to a committee. Jake, since you made this motion, you have the first right to debate. Would you like to use that right?
I don't think we have enough information, so that's why I think we should refer this to the committee of officers.
All right.
Mr. President,
Yes, Dylan.
I think that's a bad idea because I think we should just tell us here now.
Mr. President?
Yes, Haven.
I feel like giving this to a committee to the officers would be a great idea because they always have the meetings and they're always together, and us members haven't had a meeting, so we aren't for sure which members are together, so the officer team gets this. I encourage you to vote yes.
All right. Is there any other debate over this thing, over this referral? All right, we'll move to vote. All in favor, please say aye. All right, all opposed, same sign.
Nay.
Motion fails. Alright, we'll move back to debate over the main motion.
Mr. President.
Yes, Dylan.
I withdraw my statement.
Alright. Is there any other debate?
Mr. President,
Yes, Haven.
I feel like making a breakfast for the teachers would be a great idea to help us better ourselves and show that we have responsibility to be at school at a good time to make a nice breakfast. So I encourage you to vote yes.
Alright, is there any other debate?
Mr. President.
Yes, Dylan. Main motion.
Mr. President, I think it's gonna be a bad idea. No one is going to come early in the morning for an SES FFA chapter breakfast. It'd be better off if we did lunch because we would know for sure they are here and they cannot get out of it, unlike they could in the morning. I encourage y'all to vote no.
Mr. President,
Yes, Jake.
I think this would be a good idea because on my way to school sometimes I see teachers that go to McDonald's, and why don't they just come here and get breakfast? Not spend money.
Alright, is there any other debates?
Mr. President.
Yes, Dylan.
I move that we postpone this motion indefinitely.
Alright, is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we postpone this indefinitely. All in favor of postponing it indefinitely, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion fails. We're back to the main motion. Is there any debate on the main motion? Seeing none, we'll move on to a vote. All in favor of the main motion, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Nay.
Motion passes. We will have a FFA chapter breakfast for all SES staff and FFA supporters during National FFA Week. Is there any other new business?
Mr. President,
Yes, Dylan.
I move that we adjourn this meeting.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we adjourn this meeting. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Meeting adjourned.
Did you get it recorded?
Yeah.